Welcome to Deadwood, where the Western legends were born. And they got free hot dogs and popcorn and drinks for all the players here. Pretty cool little casino. I like the little where you redeem your money. And they even have t-shirts. Yeah, cool little casino. So we are here in Deadwood, and there's these little casinos, like little itty bitty ones, and it just makes you feel like you're in the Old West. Yes. There's a little wood carver. Yahoo! Has some images of the past. And I think this is the gas station. Here it is. Pretty cool. It's got a little garage to work on the cars. And it's long gone. They got casinos, brothels, well, not really. And they got bars and watering holes and anywhere where you can cash in that nugget of gold. Mineral Palace Casino, the Gem Steakhouse and Saloon. I love the old brick on Main Street here. The Eagle Bar, I love the neon. That would be really cool at night. And I love the old fronts of these stores. It does remind you of the Old West, right? You know? Could you imagine walking through with your spurs? Chink, chink, chink. And then you have historic tours of the brothel. Deadwood. 1876 to 1980. Wow, they were still in business just recent years.
The historic site of Pam's Purple Door Brothel.
Yep, this is Pam's.
Closed by 5/21 by FBI and state agents.
Well, and this is Pam's Purple Door. Sicky's Garage. Sick Boy Motorcycles. A little motorcycle shop. I guess we go there to take a look, right? I love the tin ceilings that are in here. And it's time to get a tattoo. Hello, Wild Bill. You look like you had a wild night. And Deadwood Trading Post. Wild Bill Bar. We're on the lookout for Wild Bill. And Deadwood, South Dakota. All kinds of interesting teas. So you have Calamity Jane, right? 1852 to 1903. You have Wild Bill Hickok, right? And then Seth Bullock. We got a magnet for the fridge. Deadwood. Wild Bill Hickok. And they got that old Champion spark plug sign. Wild Bill Bar is a historic site, Saloon Number 10, where Wild Bill was shot on August the 2nd of 1876. This is where Wild Bill was killed.
Ooh, right inside
right in here. So let's go on in, because we have to go on in and check this out. Yep, and the handles are revolvers. Oh wow, this place is pretty cool. Look at this. This is where Wild Bill was killed. Wild Bill Hickok commemorative guns. The guns that opened gambling in Deadwood in 1989. Of course, there's a really cool portrait of Wild Bill. And I like the taxidermy. Some relics of the past. And a lot of gambling was happening. There's a roulette wheel right there. The original costume used from Deadwood, the series worn by Powers Booth. Could you imagine back in the day sitting here asking for their best drink on the house? Here's some Deadwood t-shirts. So you can tour the historic site where Wild Bill, James Butler Hickok, was killed on August 2nd, 1876. Right there, $10 a person.
Oh my God, there's mosquitoes.
Oh wow, it kind of looks like, you know, the way it would be. Yeah. So this is what it would look like during the time of Wild Bill. A lot different than the one we walked in on. And of course, there was a lot of gambling going on. But this is the way the Old West would be like. And this is where Wild Bill was killed. Here's an old jail cell. The original location of the Saloon Number 10, historic spot of the Old West in 1876. Yeah, over here it looks like they were weighing up the gold or silver. Here's an old blackjack table. With them finding gold in Deadwood, this place became crazed with folks in search of it. Wild Bill killed by assassin Jack McCall in Deadwood, Black Hills. Oh, there's old Pappy. Of course, mining was a big thing in these areas. This is a replica of what some of the mistresses would live in. You know, and then there's a little bathtub in there. You'll see that a lot in the Old West movies, you know, where the guy's in there and he's got his piece down. You get it, you know, and then he always, you know, somebody comes in and he, you know the scene. You got to go through those swinging doors, right? I mean, so we learned a lot about Deadwood. It had a bunch of floods that come through. So a lot of these buildings are not as old or original. Some of them are. But the street, it used to sit further back. So the street fronts were added on to, I guess, in other words.
It was really neat to see that. And we got to do our own walkthrough tour. It was only $10 per person, so it ain't bad.
We got to see roughly what it was like back then. Yeah, I learned a couple things. They have pizza. I don't think they had pizza back in the days of Wild Bill.
Probably not.
The Bullock Hotel. I love the facade. Very, very cool. Yeah, oh wow, there's a modern day, like 50s style building here. This definitely looks 1950s. It's called Mustang Sally's. Huh, little eatery. The grill is on. Madame Peacock Accessories Lounge. Beer and billing? Miss Peacock. West River Whiskey. This town ain't big enough for both of us. One of us is gonna have to go. There's a bloody nose saloon. A bloody nose saloon.
They don't sound good.
I guess you get a bloody nose if you don't pay the bill. Big Dipper. Miss Kitty's. Saloon Number 10, 1876, old style. Deadwood Tipsy Buffalo, Stagecoach gifts. What are you thinking? There's no buts about it, yeah. And you got the Steakhouse Saloon. Restaurant inside. You got prime rib served daily. Another gambling spot. That is cool. And Deadwood in 1876. And that's what it looked like during the gold rush. You can see the streets are just crowded full of folks. Very popular. A lot different back then. And like we learned in the museum, it was different. They were set back further from each other. So they've added on the fronts of all these buildings over the years. So yeah, it's took in a different look over the years. The site of the capture of assassin Jack McCall, who shot Wild Bill. Mavericks, steaks, and cocktails. The Franklin Hotel, 1903. Is that Calamity Jane? I think it is, Dawn.
You should have a
Yeah.
telling you who it is.
I think it's who that is, though. Go ahead and sit next to Calamity Jane there. Outlaw Square. That is a big hotel. Rock Casino by Hard Rock. So Hard Rock Cafe has a casino here. And Harley Davidson Motorcycles Deadwood. I love that old Coca-Cola sign. Delicious and refreshing. Oh wow, it's getting windy. So we're gonna ride a stagecoach through town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You excited for this?
Yeah.
And that's gonna be our pony, or ponies, or well, actually horses. Just like they did in the Wild West. I'm gonna ask you. Dawn, it's a stagecoach. Ah. We're on the coach.
Coach. We can put this over.
Yeah.
The wind was blowing earlier.
Jack, you imagine this on a road. Imagine going on one of these things.
Stagecoach.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, never done that before, so another thing. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go feed the beater. So we're gonna head into Mavericks for lunch. We heard they got a really good steak in there. So we're here in Mavericks, and there's a casino down below. I love the chandeliers. Pretty cool thing. Let's see what this menu is all about here. They have burgers and more, fresh salads. It's a little pricey. And I was gonna get a hamburger, and I'm like, but I haven't had a steak in a long time. We're gonna splurge on this one. I got the ribeye. Dawn got the filet. But they say that these steaks are good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it's about. So my Caesar salad is here. At cucumber. Looks like even a carrot over there, a little pepper. Yeah, cool. And then that's your
Side salad.
side salad.
A blueberry vinaigrette dressing.
Oh, it looks like it's like homemade, doesn't it?
It's good.
Really good, huh? Look at Caesar dressing. And here is our lunch, but it's probably going to be our dinner. Cheesy mashed potatoes, little thing of butter, and there is the ribeye. Ooh, it looks good. It's aged beef. Very, very good. We have 2 rolls, some more butter.
I got a filet,
And
it's wrapped in bacon.
Oh yeah, your filet. So you got the filet wrapped in bacon.
I didn't know it came like that.
Yeah.
It did on the menu.
Sweet potato fries
Yeah.
and ranch dressing, it looks like. Cut into that steak.
Interesting. Looks like a hamburger. It's good, but I've had better.
Would you say it's better than Texas Roadhouse?
Texas Roadhouse is way better.
Texas Roadhouse is better. I guess, right? Ooh, I'm gonna try this ribeye out. Yeah, the steak is good. I wouldn't put it like, you know, the best steaks I've ever had. It's okay. It's good, right? And here's those mashed potatoes. They're all... And our total was $90.05. So the steak was about average. It was okay. It wasn't bad. But, you know, we splurged a little bit. We've been eating nothing but like salads out of Walmart and stuff. So, yeah, what the heck, right? What do you think about Deadwood?
I like it. It's a nice, neat little town.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a great little town. If you like to gamble, there's a lot of little ones, you know, which is kind of cool. I guess it's a little, you know, has a different feel to it. And that's the Old West. Another cool old gas station. Lee Station. And you can see some of the old bays there. Very cool. I love seeing these old gas stations. Mount Moriah Cemetery. Beautiful views from up here. So there's a tour bus here. Here are some of the things that people have left. Some cards. Even a little bit of money. Players cards, cigarettes.
Pine cones, $1.
I think there's even some cigar weed in there. Just saying.
That might be one.
Yeah.
Moonshine.
Bullets.
Oh, another $1 bill.
And look at that. Somebody left a little bit of the Smoky Mountains. Old Smoky Moonshine.
Oh, a cigar. There's a picture, Will.
And right next to him is Calamity Jane. So that's where he is laid to rest. Of course, Calamity Jane over there. So first off, the cemetery is really up here. It's very steep.
Hills.
A lot of hills, and
Incline.
there's a lot of old graves in here. Bird's eye view of Deadwood. And that's Deadwood. Very interesting town, a lot of history. I like it. It's one of my more favorite towns. You know, little lawlessness, right? Beautiful here in South Dakota. I enjoyed my time.
It was a short time, but it was good.
Yeah, it was a good time though.
We made good of our timing.
We did. We got to see a lot.
Yeah.
At this point, we're going to start heading back towards the Great Smoky Mountains, but we still have a lot more to come because we have Nebraska, we have Iowa, 2 more states coming up, and this is our turnaround point, I guess. This is where the whole trip turns around, heads back home. But look at that. And we will be back. I think next time we'll fly in because we're about 2 days of hardcore driving.
Yeah.
Hardcore driving, 12-hour days to get back home from here. But wow, very cool. But we really appreciate all you out there so much, following us on these adventures. Even the chipmunk over there.
I hear it, but I don't see him.
Well, folks, we really appreciate y'all, and that's gonna do it for here in South Dakota. If you like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
also, if you haven't, please subscribe so you miss these upcoming road trip adventures. Guys, we're going to be in Nebraska next. And until next time.
Thanks for watching. Bye,
Bye, everyone. This is a very interesting flag they have here. I was reading this placard over here, and it says, "This flag never goes down on Mount Moriah, as Deadwood was granted permission by the U.S. Congress during World War I to fly the flag 24 hours a day to honor all the veterans who served our country." So when all the flags are put at half mast, this one will still fly high. Yeah, really cool. I've never seen that before. I wonder if any other flags out there have that same scenario. But the Black Hills are amazing, folks. If you get a chance, make it out here. We didn't even scratch the surface on what there is to do here. Didn't even scratch it. I mean, you could spend months out here, not see it all. There's a lot of things that we've seen that we passed up this time, which means we'll have to come back. And that is a hill. And so we're doing a little pit stop here at Sturgis. Yeah, look at that crazy bike. Yeah, it looks like a scorpion. Yeah, they had the Budweiser Clydesdales. Pretty cool.